So today was the moment when Kim Kardashian got to say what she described as my truth. It's her version of events of what happened that night in 2016 in the confines of her hotel. It was really quite traumatic at times, and she described the terror that she'd felt as these two masked men burst in. They stomped up the stairs. She thought at one point that she was going to be raped. A man pulled her along the bed, and then after that she thought she would be killed. She said a silent prayer to herself, thinking of her family, her friends, and her sister. It was really a very long day for her. She spoke for nearly 4 hours with just a 40-minute break in between, answering rounds and rounds of questions that went into the great detail of what happened that night.
One love. Give me that.
Well, Kim Kardashian explained that she's actually training herself now to become a lawyer, and she showed a little bit of composure that maybe we'll see in the courtroom in the years to come. Really a very composed performance, not quite a command performance. There were times when the emotion overwhelmed her. One of the lawyers representing one of the accused read out a letter where he expressed his regret. There she had a paper towel which she used to wipe her nose, seemingly wiping away tears. But otherwise she dealt with all of the questions with aplomb, I thought, it was, it lasted for such a long time. By the end of it, the fatigue was starting to show. She asked for a chair, and she was able to sit down for the last questions. Well, Kim Kardashian was able to explain about how this night in 2016 changed her life. Paris had been a city that she'd loved. She walked around at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, going window shopping, sometimes stopping for hot chocolate. All of that's finished now. She talked about how she has a phobia of going outside, how she lives with 4 to 6 security guards at home. Well, I think today we saw really several sides of Kim Kardashian. We saw the mother. She spoke repeatedly about how she'd feared for, she thought about her babies when she was there being tied up by these two masked men, saying, I have to make it home, I have to make it home. She also showed the business mogul. She talked about her life, the contracts that she signed. They come with requirements in the amount of social media that she has to post. She said that social media has been a good, quote, business tool for herself and her family. The sums that she gave talk too of a woman who's had incredible success, the millions that the jewels were valued at. And then we also saw the person who is now working towards a law degree, she explained, and how the experiences reshaped her and reshaped maybe her thinking. She talked about how she visits prisons to go and meet people who've committed crimes. She also said that she also was representing victims. Well, this is a jury trial here in France, and so it's going to be to the members of the jury who will then be weighing all of the evidence, and that evidence still hasn't finished coming. There are more hearings tomorrow, there'll be more hearings in the days ahead, and the verdict is not expected before the end of the month.